Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. This is the best channel you can get the latest news and gist from as long as politics is concerned. So please subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much for joining this community. Turn on the post notification bell as well so that you'll be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Leave your comments in the comment section as well. That is where it is happening. That is where we discuss, share opinions and ideas. Give this video a massive thumbs up as well. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. It is really now obvious that all these politicians, they are not happy of this withdrawal limit that the CBN governor just introduced. They are diversing all means they can, to make sure that they nip this in the bud so that this policy don't get implemented come January. Anyway, let's take a deep look at the news for today. A federal high court sitting in Abuja has reportedly stopped the Department of State Services from arresting the governor, Godwin Emefiele, over allegations bordering on acts of financing terrorism, fraudulent activities, and economic crimes of national security dimension. The DSS has reportedly filed a suit on December 7, 2022, seeking to arrest the CBN governor. Justice J.T. Shoho gave the ruling declining to grant the application for the governor's arrest on December 9, 2022. The suit, with reference number FHC Abuja CS 2255-2022, had State Security Services as the applicant. Refusing to grant the DSS request, the judge said, "In the light of the foregoing reasons, I decline to grant this application. If the applicant believes that the evidence available to it so far is sufficient, then it can as well arrest and detain the applicant, even without the order of a court. If, however, the applicant desires to still pursue this application, then it should place the respondent on notice, considering the sensitive public office that he occupies." Meanwhile, a coalition of human rights activists, Arewa Youth Consultative Movement, and public interest lawyers operating under the aegis of Coalition of National Interest Defenders on Monday expressed concern over plots by the Department of State Service to move the governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, for allegedly financing terrorism. They claimed the plan to sack the CBN governor was orchestrated by politicians who were not comfortable with the economic reform policy of the Apex Bank, especially the designation of the Naira. Meanwhile, reacting, the DSS stated that it would not join issues with those protesting the suit filed against the CBN governor, saying they were on a wild goose chase. In a release signed by its spokesman, Peter Afunaya, the agency maintains that it remains focused and unbiased and not succumb to propaganda, intimidation, and the desperation of aliens to undermine it. While professionally discharging its mandate, the DSS pledges to it will also not give room to the use of falsehood and deceit to misdirect public understanding and perceptions of issues and national importance. Well, to me, I believe that Emefiele has ruffled the feathers of, some mighty and powerful, people. and some people, belonging in the group of, the cabals, because if not, why now? Why now that is introducing all these new policies that are majorly affecting the rich? Because this new policy, if you ask me, doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me in any way, because the person will get like 200,000 naira or millions for accounts. The worry saying no go fee withdraw past 20,000. You get me? So it's this policies that is introducing it's majorly affecting the rich people in the country. And then this is compiled by the fact that, all those people who have stored money in storage and warehouses, who have dug the ground to keep money inside, most of them have lost their money because of this reintroduction of the new naira notes, the 200 naira notes, the 1,000, and then the 500 naira notes, because those are majorly the naira notes. Like those are the highest denomination in our currency. So even that alone, I think, is angering these people, is making them angry, and they are just finding a way to stop this policy. First of all, we all know that it was summoned to the House of Senate, and after a lot of talking and everything, the CBN governor insisted, with the backing of Buhari, of course, because he also went to visit Buhari. I was even thinking that maybe, there was going to be an extension period, but no, they are still going on with this. So a lot of people, a lot of all these rich and powerful people are solely being affected by these policies. And then come February, when the election when the election will be in full force, they are not going to be able to use these monies that they've kept, all these monies that they've been saving for election. They are not going to be able to use these monies for electioneering. We know how it goes, how they will be packing money like cash, carrying cash up and down, distributing money to voters. Voters are exchanging their votes for money. We know how all this goes. They will not be able to do that because of this limitation on withdrawals. Even transfer, everything has been limited. Anyway, we are going to see how this goes. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye for now.